Hey, happy Motivational Monday, everyone. I thank you all for bearing with me. I had hooked up to my MacBook and it froze, right? So I just decided it wasn't about to stop me. I postponed it and rescheduled one for right about now. So today is Monday, and I really love Motivational Mondays because it's beginning of the week and there's still time. Actually, there's more than enough time to start something and actually finish a product, right? So the subject of this Motivational Monday is why not go for it? And um, this weekend, well, one of the goals that I set for myself back in 2016, I said that when I retired from the Army, I wanted to learn how to make yeast rolls for two reasons. Actually, the bread itself, and uh, actually for the bread itself, and in the Army, like for the past 23 years, it was go, 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 go. You know, I could cook a complete meal in 30 minutes, and it seemed like I never had time. So I figured what way to make myself slow down and really just start enjoying life and the process than learning how to make yeast rolls. So my daughters 2 years ago bought me a bread maker. That didn't go too well, but so now here we are in 2021, and I decided, and I remember I'm going to learn how to make yeast rolls. So I have one daughter that she's gluten free. So she's always talking about how expensive a loaf of bread that's about this big costs, right? So I said, you know what? I'm gonna make some rolls for my family and some rolls for her. So I went to the store, I bought everything. I did my research on recipes and I was doing it. I mean, I was following it to the T. I boiled like water on top of the stove. So my kitchen, because we just had like a snowstorm up here in the DMV area. So I boiled water so that my house could be warm. I followed those directions to the T. Let me show y'all what my biscuit what my biscuit look. What my roll look like. It's cold because you guys are gonna get a kick out of it. So I don't know if y'all can see that, but that is what okay. That is what my little yeast roll ended up looking like. But I'm not swayed at all. I'm not swayed. So actually they were good. They were soft. They were soft. They just weren't juicy like the ones at Golden Corral or Ryan's. But I am determined to perfect this yeast roll within the next 30 days. I bought a 10-pound bag of flour. I bought the jar of the active dry yeast, milk, eggs, butter. I'm ready. So, guess what? Every other day for the next 30 days, I'm going to practice these yeast rolls. So y'all stay tuned. So the first thing I did, honestly, I posted on Facebook. Anybody, old granny or somebody got a recipe, send it to me. Because I'm going for this thing. And the first thing is to acknowledge that my yeast rolls right now need help. And the universe has delivered. So thank you to all those that inboxed me, that replied to my comment for desiring these yeast rolls. So my thing is, why not go for it? What do you have to lose? For me, flour, but you know what I have to gain? I'll gain that a goal that I set for myself, that I actually achieved a goal that I set for myself. And that's what it's all about. I don't like to say I want to do things and don't see it through fruition. So in about 30 days, y'all stay tuned because I'm gonna talk to y'all about, I'm gonna give y'all an update every Monday on these yeast rolls. So when I came up with why not go for it, and this is my declaration. I will move towards that which God is calling me. He's calling me to make yeast rolls right now. I will not wait for divine miracle to do for me what I can begin doing myself. I don't have to have all the answers up front. I just have to have the faith and control to get started. Once I start, the path will begin to unfold. So I got started and I tried. I mean, it was an all American try. This is what we did Saturday night for like 5 or 6 hours. You know, like rolling it. I had my mixer on my counter, put the flour on the counter, rolled them, let the yeast rise, pat it down, made little balls, all of it. But the thing about why not go for it? Like, what do you have to lose, but the things you have to gain? So my question to you is, what is the one thing, what is one of the things that you would like to achieve now? And my next question is, what is holding you back from doing it? And a lot of it is fear. You know, sometimes a lot of it is fear, but we have to be okay with failing. No, I don't think anyone has ever done anything the first time and it was perfect. So why not get started? Because in getting started and in trying, you actually feel proud. You see how you see the smile on my face? That's because I am proud of myself for that role that I attempted. I am proud. My husband ate it. And it wasn't even hard. He ate it with honey. I made gluten-free rolls for my daughter, Jasmine. Even Jedi liked it. And Jedi is, you know, if you get him, you doing a little something. So when I was thinking about wanting to go for it, and if you ask someone, you know, what's something you just want to do? And a lot of people, I tried it and they look to the side and they look over here. And so I'm thinking, why look backward? Why are you looking that way? Whatever's in the past has nothing to do with where you want to go or where you're going in the future. So that whatever's behind you, closed door, people, let them be that because you're doing something different. God will never have you do something again. He won't. If you conquer something else, or if you've been through the fire with one thing, he's not really going to have you go back through that fire, especially if you learned your lesson. So let go of the past and live fully where you are. So tomorrow, I'm back at it with my role. I'm not going to worry about what the one on Saturday looked like. I'm going forward. And then identify your goal, but you have to know that inspiration is not going to chase you down. Inspiration will not chase you down. You have to go for it. So as you start dreaming bigger, so instead of first take out all the negative self-talk. Well, I tried it before, or I can't. Remove the negative self-talk and replace it with I can. So like dream big. You know, if you want to start a business or if you want to get a car, you will be so motivated. Let's say a car. I did it. I'm manifesting I don't want one this year. So I'm manifesting like my 2022 BMW X7. It's an SUV. I'm manifesting it. So what did I do? I had my husband take me to the BMW dealer. We looked at them, went on the inside. I know how much they cost. So I'm doing my groundwork, and I'm even more motivated to work harder or to really love up my husband real good so that he can buy me it. But either way, I'm motivated to make sure I have this X7 in 2020. And knowing that when I seek it, or when you manifest something and you really want something, you're going to make sure you get it. you will make sure you get it because you're doing the work. The stuff we don't really want, we don't do the work for. So when you wanted a job and you applied for it, like when you wanted a job, you did the work, you updated your resume, you found out about the organization before the interview, you prepared for it. So we really do the work for the things in which we want, be it improve your credit. And we're talking about if you want this fictional BMW X7. And one of the things, and whatever you really want to do, of course, you want to move in a positive, you have to know that the negative is going to show up. So, although we can't control what thoughts pop up, we can control which thoughts that we entertain. So, a negative thought pop up, like this ain't what we doing, Satan. I rebuke that thought, and we're just going to carry on. And you tell it to go away, it will go away. So always, when those negative thoughts pop up, or the thoughts of doubt or fear, rebuke it. Keep on moving. So, I'm getting that car. I will get that job. I will have that family. Whatever your goal is, like, dream big. Don't dream like in your might. Dream if God said to you today, what do you want? I will give it to you. Dream that big. Color that picture so crisp. Because whatever you want, God said you have not because you ask not. So I'm asking, I'm manifesting, I'm doing the work. I was like, look, God, I wanted, it's an ivory 2022 BMW X7 SUV. I can tell you exactly how I want it, but we're not going to talk about my car right now. And just know, when you're working, when you're going for it, your words are your tools. So whatever you say can work for you, or it's going to work against you. So really just be mindful when you're going for it, or when you want to go for it, what words you speak, how you talk about it. Don't say, yeah, I got this little old dream. No, I have this dynamic dream. This dream that is going to fulfill me. It's going to benefit my community. It is going to service the world. That's different than I got this little old dream. Because guess what? If you feel it's just a little old dream, then that's how people are going to treat you in response to your little old dream. You notice how most parents don't say their baby ugly. That they really think, well, they say, oh, my baby's so handsome, my little daughter's so beautiful. They're not saying negative things against it, right? Because they believe it. So your words are tools. And as you start going for it, so first you set the thing that you want. Like, this is what I want, not what I want to do. This is what I'm going to do. And this is how I'm going to go about doing it. But even when you think about how you're going to do it, this is where you can positively let your past be a guide, because you have to be honest with yourself. And this is where I made a mistake the last time. I didn't focus enough. I didn't put enough time and energy into it. I didn't do enough research. Lay out your roadmap of what you are going to do to achieve your goal or go for it. Heck, even if it's popping in somebody DM that you're interested in, or rekindling a friendship or a relationship. Come on now, listen, you know what didn't work before. So you know that if you started a business before and if it failed, you really know why. You can't blame it all on the economy. Did you not do enough market research? Did you not pay your bills on time? Did you not follow up with your customers? Was your customer service crappy? You know why you didn't succeed before, or you do know the things that you could do better. Even if you did succeed, you can always take anything to the next level. So, and in knowing that, I just want to point out that what's central in your life is what controls you. So if fear is the main thing that's preventing you from going for it, then that controls you. If money's the main thing that's preventing you from going for it, then that's what's controlling. Whatever it is, if you don't want to go for it because you don't feel you have a support system, that's controlling you. So figure that out. Honestly, ask yourself, what is central in my life, and is it controlling me in a negative way? Because that one thing will always be a hindrance. And to be unstoppable, you must master this moment. And so the question is, what is this moment? This moment is you stepping out despite the fear. And people say, "Oh, you have to be fearless to start a business." No, 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 no. You don't have to be fearless, because a lot of people jump scared. Right here. Main person. Is a lot of things I do. I do it, pray to God, all right, Lord, bless me, bless it, and I push send. And it's not that I'm afraid of failing, or I'm not afraid, but this is my thing. I'm sometimes afraid. At first I was afraid that it wouldn't work. My spiritual Coach Kelly, she told me, she was like, "Nancy, you got to start going live." And I was like, I sometimes only get one or two people. And she was like, it used to just be me. And because this message may not be for everybody right now, but guess what I do know? I know folks going to listen to Coaching the City on a rebroadcast. I know that these videos get forwarded, they get shared. So I'm appreciative. So I'm out here. It don't matter how many people are on the live, because in the end, I'm putting everything out to the universe for the universe. And I know that I'm going to continually, the universe is going to take care of me, because I'm putting positivity, love, and light out there. And that's exactly what I'm going to get back. And I had another note. But just it's okay wherever you are. Wherever you are today is a starting point. I watched the movie 8 Mile, and one part that I really like is when Eminem was in the rap battle, and he went ahead and put all his stuff out there. So sometimes you gotta green mile yourself. So what I mean, when Eminem went out there, he was like, "Look, my mama a druggie, my baby mama this, we live in a trailer park, so on and so forth. I have a daughter, blah, blah, blah," right? So sometimes you have to go ahead and 8 Mile yourself and say, this is who I used to be. This is what I used to do. This is where I live. But at the same time, so go ahead and call your stuff out there. Get it out your system. Like, say the truth to yourself. Get it out, so that if somebody else say it to you, it won't affect you. You're like, and what? Because I used to be that. I used to do this. But this is what I'm doing now. So 8 Mile yourself. Universe only hear it once. The universe only hear it once. And anything else anyone says, it don't matter anyway. Because when people aren't living in their purpose, if you live in your purpose, you don't have time to be studying nobody else. And I did say studying nobody else. When you live in your purpose and you live in your dream, and that's your passion, you have absolutely zero time to care about anybody else, because you're living your purpose. You are fulfilled. People who aren't living in theirs, like them Monday, the day after quarterbacks, only thing they could do is look at your lives or look at what you're selling or what you're doing. They look at your posts. They look at, because they don't have nothing. They don't have nothing else going on themselves. So go for it. 100% go for it. Don't let anybody stop you. Don't let nobody talk you out of it. And you don't owe anybody an explanation. As long as you know your why, that's enough. Your why wakes you up. Your why is not required to wake anybody else up in the morning. Your why fills your soul. Your why doesn't fill anybody else's soul. So I just want to encourage everyone this week to go for it. Apply for the job. Sign up for the gym. Sign up for the membership. Get your hair cut. Heck, put on a lace front. Um, you know, reconnect with people that you fell out with. Say, I'm sorry. Go to church. Pick up a Bible. Go for it. Because your soul will thank you for it. You will be proud of yourself. And I know for a fact that when you're okay with you, when you're okay with your heart, you walking around strutting like a peacock, because that's you. And that feeling inside, no other person other than God can give it to you. So go for it. Yo, throw that Hail Mary, knowing that it's going to be caught. Go for it. Like, do it, do it, do it. I don't even know any other way to tell you to go for it. Because when you really go for it, when you say, it's mine, I want to do it, you're going to do it. You are going to do it. Nothing's going to stop you. You will stay fulfilled. You will stay joyous. You will stay motivated because it's you. And what God gave you is for you. So I'm going to ask you guys next Monday. So I hope you guys go for it. Anybody got any questions, DM me. Or if you have my phone number, call me. But go for it. Encourage somebody. If you're going for it, why don't you encourage somebody else to go for it? For my video, to go for it. If they don't know how to start, I got a free 30-minute session, www.coachinthecity.com. All my social media is on all my pages. But encourage them to go for it. Because if you see that fire in them, sometimes we just need somebody to hand us the match. So happy Monday. Hope you guys have a great, productive week. We're going to talk about it again. I'm just going to ask, what did you go for? I hope you guys go for it. Because the world is yours. God will give you all of your heart's desires. All of them. So take him up on his word, because he has not lied to me yet. And then I'll see y'all here Wednesday, same time, for our Wednesday wind down. So thank you all for your support. Like, share, love, 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 care, share, share, share. And y'all have an awesome week. Goodbye.